Over a period of time, Jasper has found that the probability of a patient having a particular genetic marker that he is trying to investigate is about 6%. He wants to take a sample of patients and would like to be 95% sure that he gets 3 or more patients with the genetic marker. What should his sample size be? So here we have an X following a binomial where we don't know the number of trials. We know the probability of success is about 0.06. And we want the probability of X being more than or equal to 3 to be equal to 0.95. And it's easier to actually deal with because we know that this goes from 3 to n, but we don't know what n is. It's easier to think of this as the probability of X being less than or equal to 2 as being 0.05. Now, you can set this up as an equation because you can say the probability of X being equal to 0 plus the probability of X being equal to 1 plus the probability of X being equal to 2 is 0.05. And then you can say, well, X is 0, that's 0.94 to the power n. Remember, that would be 1 minus 0.06. And then using the fact that we know that this is related to the binomial, we can then say that this one is n, 0.94 to the n minus 1 times 0.06. And then the X equals 2 is n minus 1 over 2, 0.94 to the n minus 2, 0.06 squared, and put that equal to 0.05. But I've found that the calculator, the one that we use for the IB, doesn't really like trying to solve that equation. And so the best way of doing this is probably to go for some sort of trial and improvement type technique. So what I've done so far on the calculator is I've tried the number of trials is 20. I put in the other things, 0 to 2 and 0.06. But when I do that, my probability is way too high. We want to get it down to here. So that suggests to me what I need to do is jump up the number of trials. Let's maybe go to 30. And it's still too high. So let's go back and let's maybe go a long way up. Let's go to 50 and see what happens if we change that to 50. Okay, it's starting to reduce. I might go to 60 next. Let's try 60. And that's 0.2939. So we've still got a bit of a way to go. Okay, so let's go as far as 80 this time. Still need to go further. Well, probably not a lot further, actually. These might start to get small quite quickly now. So let's go to 90. 0.08. We're getting close, 0.05. So let's maybe go to 92. .08. Might need to go up a little bit quicker. So let's go to 95. 0.07. Might go as far as 100. You get the idea of what we're doing here. We're just going to... Oh, we're really close now. Let's maybe try 102. Probably should have worked this out before we did the question so that I could have gone there a bit quicker. And we're really close now. So we'll go up in small increments. Let's try 103. And there we go. 103 would do it. That's the one that's just below. So we'll go for n equals 103.